job site, we need to take out the grass. We're gonna take out all this foliage, that way we could put some nice local plants with some mulch. We want this one to be inviting and be an oasis, a backyard oasis. So we're gonna redo everything. We're gonna take out all this, the rose bushes, we're gonna take out the plants, we're gonna leave the irises, and then we're going to put mulch and a few nice colorful plants in between. And then we're gonna seed this with some buffalo grass. This house has a small backyard. It retains a lot of water. The water comes off the drain, and so we're going to make a 4-foot deep hole right here. That way it collects the rainwater. That way it doesn't flood this area anymore. What would it be called?
Like a
retaining pond?
Retention tank pond. I mean, it's like a pond, but without the pond.
It's an underground water system.
That sounds cooler.
We are installing an underground water system to keep all the rainwater off the patio.
Diversion, and divert it over here into this big hole that we're putting, basically. That's what we say we're doing. I don't know, I came over here, Joey just, basically what happened, he just started digging a hole, and he said, go get Jorge. So he said we should be done with it by the time you get back. I don't know what that means, but...
Oh shit.
It's okay. When we're both down, they won't be able to see us.
This morning we are doing a little bit of remodeling work here finally. You guys are regrouting these windows here. Pretty rough silicone before. I don't know if we showed y'all that or not, but at any rate, yeah, they just basically just siliconed them so the windows wouldn't move really bad. So they've grouted them. We got to clean them up a little. There's still a little bit of silicone in there. They didn't quite get them clean before they grouted them, so we're going and chipping that back out. Gonna regrout them. So getting that taken care of. Coming through here, we're gonna knock down this wall here in the restroom. It's like a triangle, basically, because you can see the hallway here, you know, goes this way, and then that wall goes out into the restroom and cuts back to that other door. So it's like a weird triangle right here. I guess we could have left it and put a door here for another storage, but it'd be really weird because it'd be like a little triangle room, which would be okay, I guess, but well, then I have to buy a door right there. So I don't really want to buy a door. So we figured we would just take this out, and yeah, it would open up this restroom quite a bit. 6 or 7 square feet extra in this restroom, which would go a tremendous way because this restroom is, yeah, I guess it's one of the smallest ones here in the house. So get it knocked out. As you can see, you can't really see in there, but yeah, we're going to be going back to this wall here. That's the hallway wall there. Any rate, I'm going to cut it out, gain us some more room. All this is going to stay the same pretty much. Still got to find a vanity here. So I'm going to get that ordered. We can get that put in before the paint goes in, because we're going to have to probably pop these trim moldings off just to slide it right in there pretty tight. So I want to do that before the painting starts, but running late on those. But other than that, all this should be looking good, and we'll be ready for carpet. And I don't know about the flooring here. We might, from right about here, kind of about this area, there's like a sinkhole here. You can kind of see the crack right there. Small hairline crack, which is really weird. I figured it would be like an inch for as much as it slopes. It slopes pretty good. I don't know, I wasn't thinking about it before. I was just gonna leave it. We might fill it in with some of the self-leveler. We just did a job with it, one of my first jobs using that stuff, and it actually works pretty good. So it's expensive, very expensive, but well, we have everything tore up, you know, might as well put it in there. Get it done now if we can. If not, well, it's not a big deal. You know, we'll just leave it, and I'll have a little bit of a incline there I can do my exercises on every morning. Let's walk up and down the hill. This is coming out pretty good too. It hasn't really changed much, but they got all the texturing done. Texturing is looking really good. Probably tear down this shower because this shower is horrible. So instead of having a doorway here, I'm gonna delete that. That doesn't need to be there, it's just gonna be open. I wanna try to extend this out another foot. That will be halfway between this closet door and where it sits existing. So extend it a little more, that way it gives me a little more shower room. But where we're gonna save a lot of space, and this doesn't seem like it would, it's only gonna be 4 inches that we're gonna open this up. But if you look here, you know, we have 2x4s of framing, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is kind of tight. I mean, it's a decent size. I can definitely like move, but for the size of this restroom is pretty big. I mean, the vanity was right there. You got all this room here to get to the tub, and then your little room for the toilet that doesn't have a door, which is really, maybe they just didn't feel like putting a door. I don't know. I mean, because why would you even block it then? If you're gonna not put a door, then just not do all this stupid wall here, then just leave it open. Then it'd be even way bigger, which would be kind of weird too, because the toilet would be way by itself. So, and there's just a lot of wasted space. Nothing is square in here, you know. You've got, so having angles, different angles, really cuts down on your ability to move, you know, move stuff around and make it work. So I understand the layout. I'm not complaining about that, but it just seems odd. There's a lot of space in here. I could almost have a dance party in here if I knew how to dance. So I don't like that. I'm ready to move in already. I'm getting anxious. So yeah, I need to find a carpet guy to get in here, but for now, I'm gonna tear these walls out and get it all prepped.
If you compact righty, you get more compact. If you compact lefty, it gets more loose. Water will flow. It will go through where it has least resistance. So if there's a hole, it will follow. And it seems like it's just soaking up. I think we're good. So we're at this job site. This is where we took out the pre-existing foliage from here. We planted some new plants. We put in some mulch. When we spread out some buffalo grass. The thing that we did was we made a 4 foot by 6 foot retaining pond underneath. So it's a underground water catching system, so that way it's not on the surface of the ground. We tied this drain into 2 water catchers over there, so that way the water doesn't puddle here. They'll retain it underneath the ground over there.